Dreams are not meant to sleep in our hearts. They are born to rise, to walk, to breathe. Too many carry their dreams like fragile glass, hidden away on shelves of hesitation. But a dream without action is nothing more than a shadow, and shadows cannot light the way. You may say, "I have a vision, I see it in my mind." And that is beautiful. But vision without movement is like a bird with no wings. It may feel alive, but it will never fly. Action is the wind, action is the fire, action is the soil where your vision takes root and becomes a harvest. Do not wait for the world to open its doors to you. Knock, and if knocking does not work, build your own door, carve your own path. The steps may be small, the days may be long, but every seed planted with effort is a promise of tomorrow. Courage is not the absence of fear, it is the choice to act in spite of it. Fear whispers, "Stay still, stay safe." But your destiny calls louder, "Move, rise, become." You are not meant to sit in the corner of your own life. You are meant to step into the center, to stand in the light of your possibility. Dreams become reality when your hands join your heart. When the sweat on your brow matches the fire in your soul. When each day you choose not to postpone, not to delay, but to act, imperfectly, boldly, persistently. The dreamer who acts transforms the impossible into the inevitable. The mountain that looked too high begins to crumble beneath steady footsteps. The night that seemed endless gives way to a dawn of proof that you dared, that you moved, that you made it real. Dreams are sacred whispers of the soul. They come softly at first, like a melody floating through the air, a reminder that life is not only about survival but about becoming. Dreams are not accidents. They are invitations, quiet calls to rise into the fullness of who you are meant to be. But dreams alone are not enough. A dream without action is a flame without oxygen, a song without sound, a book never opened. It lives but it does not breathe. And too many leave this earth with their dreams buried deep, never touched, never lived, never set free. There is a difference between wishing and working, between hoping and doing. A wish waits for permission, a hope asks for a sign, but action dares to move before the door is open, before the path is clear. Action is faith in motion. Action is courage dressed in footsteps. Action is the proof that you believed not only in the dream but in yourself. You can hold the grandest vision, the most beautiful dream, and still remain the same if you refuse to take a single step. Vision without action is a prisoner. And how many visions are locked away, trembling in the corners of human hearts, longing for someone brave enough to set them free? Dreams do not ask for perfection, they ask for commitment. They do not demand that you know the whole journey, they simply ask that you begin. Every act of greatness that has ever existed began as a small, trembling decision. A pen to the paper, a step out the door, a hand raised to say, "Yes, I will try." Dreams become real not in grand leaps but in steady strides. And those strides are often unseen, unnoticed, uncelebrated. Yet they matter. They matter more than applause. They matter more than recognition. They matter because they are the foundation, the soil, the root of what will one day bloom. Fear will come. Doubt will come. You will hear the whispers telling you, "Not you, not now, not ever." But those whispers are liars. They are the echoes of a world too afraid to act on its own dreams. Fear is not your master. Doubt is not your truth. You are stronger than the voices that seek to chain you. And every step you take, no matter how shaky, is a declaration that you are not here to bow to fear. You are here to rise. Some will laugh at your vision. Some will question your path. Some will look at your steps and call them foolish. But remember this: the foolishness of today often becomes the wisdom of tomorrow. The world once thought flight was impossible. The world once thought freedom was unreachable. The world once thought voices should remain silent. But someone dared to move. Someone dared to rise. Someone dared to act. And what once seemed foolish became undeniable truth. Do not wait for perfect timing, for perfect conditions, for perfect confidence. If you wait for perfect, you will wait forever. The dream is not waiting for you to be flawless, it is waiting for you to be willing. Begin where you are, with what you have, in the way that you can. Do not despise small beginnings. Every river begins with a drop. Every mountain climb begins with a step. Every great symphony begins with a single note. Action transforms, action shapes, action builds, and action is the teacher that will guide you further than any dream alone ever could. For when you act, you discover. You discover strength you did not know you had. You discover wisdom that only comes from walking the path. You discover that what you feared most was never as strong as you imagined. There will be failures along the way. Do not be afraid of them. Failure is not the enemy of the dream, it is the sculptor of it. Failure does not erase the dream, it refines it, sharpens it, strengthens it. Every stumble is a lesson. Every fall is a teacher. Every setback is a mirror showing you where to rise stronger. And if you keep moving, what once felt like an ending will reveal itself to be the beginning of a deeper strength. You may feel weary. You may feel like giving up. You may wonder if the dream is worth it. But I tell you this, the dream is not only for you. The dream is for those who will see your courage and believe they too can act. The dream is for the child watching you, the neighbor listening to you, the stranger inspired by you. Your dream is a torch, and when you carry it, others find the courage to light their own. So rise. Even when it is heavy, rise. Even when you are tired, rise. Even when you cannot see the finish line, rise. Your rising is not in vain. Every day you act, you bring the dream closer. Every day you choose to step forward, you make the impossible more possible. Every day you act, you prove that your life is not a story of waiting, but of becoming. The world does not need more dreamers who sit still. The world needs dreamers who build, who move, who dare. The dreamer who acts becomes the leader, the example, the beacon. And when you take your vision and breathe into it with action, you remind us all that greatness is not reserved for the chosen few. It belongs to the willing. So take your dream and clothe it in effort. Take your vision and marry it with movement. Take your hope and give it hands and feet. For when you do, you will not only change your own life, you will change the lives of those around you. And let no one tell you it cannot be done. Let no one convince you to sit in silence when your soul is calling for action. Let no one persuade you to shrink when the dream inside you is asking you to expand. The world may doubt, but your actions will silence the doubt. The world may resist, but your persistence will overcome the resistance. There will come a day when the dream you once carried in secret will stand before you in full bloom. And in that moment, you will know, it was never the dream alone that brought you here. It was the sweat, the tears, the prayers, the steps, the courage to act again and again and again. The dream was the seed, but action was the water, the sun, the soil, the life. Dreams become reality through action, and the world waits for your action. The world waits for your courage. The world waits for you to stop holding back and start moving forward. And when you move, when you dare, when you rise, you will discover what was true all along. That the dream was never distant, never unreachable, never impossible. It was always waiting for you to take it by the hand and walk it into reality. The dream is not distant, it is nearer than the breath in your chest. It waits patiently for you to notice it, to tend to it, to honor it with movement. It does not come alive because you admire it, or because you speak of it, or even because you pray for it. It comes alive because you act upon it. The soil of the earth has never yielded fruit to the one who only stares at the seed. It yields to the one who dares to plant, to water, to cultivate. Even when storms come, even when the sun hides, even when growth seems invisible. That is the truth of dreams. Too many bury their hopes beneath the weight of excuses. They say, when I have more time, I will begin. When I have more money, I will begin. When I feel stronger, wiser, braver, I will begin. But time does not wait, wealth does not guarantee, and courage does not grow by waiting. Courage grows by stepping into the unknown, by doing the thing you are most afraid to do. The longer you wait, the heavier the dream feels. But when you move, when you place one foot in front of the other, the heaviness lifts. The burden transforms into momentum. Some believe they must see the entire road before they begin walking. But no great journey has ever revealed itself in full from the start. The path unfolds beneath the feet of the traveler. It reveals its turns and valleys only when you are willing to move forward. Action is the lantern that lights the next step. Without action, the path remains dark, hidden, unreachable. But with action, even the steepest mountain becomes a series of manageable climbs. There is a rhythm to dreams in action, a call and a response. The dream calls, the action responds. And when that rhythm is honored, miracles happen. Doors open that you never knew existed. People appear who you never expected to meet. Strength rises that you never thought you possessed. But the rhythm begins with you. Without your step, the music stays silent. No one will care for your dream as much as you. No one else can walk in your shoes, breathe your vision, or feel the fire in your chest. Others may support you, others may cheer for you, others may doubt you. But the responsibility rests in your hands. Do not hand it away. Do not expect the world to build what you are called to create. If the dream lives in you, then the action must come from you. You will be tempted to compare your pace with others. You will look at their progress, their success, their heights, and wonder why your steps feel so small. But comparison is a thief. It blinds you to the truth that your journey is unique, your timing is different, your mountain is not theirs. What matters is not how quickly you reach the summit, but that you continue to climb. Even slow steps change your altitude. Even quiet effort reshapes your life. Do not underestimate the power of consistency. One act repeated, one discipline honored, one decision renewed daily. That is the difference between those who dream and those who live their dreams. A single drop of water seems insignificant, but over time it can carve canyons. A single brick seems small, but laid one upon another it builds great cities. So too with your actions. They may feel small today, but when gathered across time, they create the life you once only imagined. You will meet resistance. The world does not always welcome change. People may doubt you, systems may challenge you, even your own mind may resist you. But resistance is not a signal to stop. It is a sign that you are moving, that you are shifting the ground beneath you. Fire faces resistance from the wind, but it uses that very wind to grow stronger. You too can use resistance as fuel. Let it sharpen your focus, deepen your resolve, strengthen your spirit. And when you feel weary, remember why the dream was placed within you. It was not random. It was not meaningless. It was chosen for you, entrusted to you as part of your story. The dream carries purpose. The dream carries the possibility to change not only your life but the lives of others. You may not see it now, but every act of courage has a ripple. Every time you choose to act, someone else finds the courage to act. Every time you rise, someone else sees the possibility of their own rising. Think of those who came before, who dared to act when the world told them not to. They did not wait for certainty. They did not wait for comfort. They acted in faith, and because of their action, the world is different today. You stand on ground built by their bravery. And one day, others will stand on ground built by yours. So let your steps be steady. Let your actions be persistent. Do not despise the slow climb, for even the slow climb is progress. Do not despise the days of small victories, for small victories prepare you for greater triumphs. Each action, no matter how small, is a thread in the fabric of your dream. And when enough threads are woven together, the dream stands whole, tangible, undeniable. The dream is waiting. It will not walk itself into reality. It will not fight its own battles. It will not take its own shape. That is your task. That is your honor. And though it may feel daunting, know this: you are capable. More capable than you realize, stronger than you imagine, braver than you give yourself credit for. The power to turn your dream into reality has never lived outside of you. It has always been within, waiting for your action to set it free. Do not leave this world with your dream still locked inside you. Do not let fear be the author of your story. Let your hands write it, let your steps shape it, let your courage bring it to life. The dream is not waiting for someone else. It is waiting for you. Not tomorrow, not someday, now. Rise, act, move. And when you do, the dream will no longer be a dream. It will be your reality, your legacy, your gift to the world.